Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona will face player registration problems even after the fourth lever. How possible is that? We are going to be discussing about that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Dani Alves, as he has recently had an interview talking about his Barca exit, spoke about Xavi Hernandez, Laporta, our president, new signings ahead of Joan Gamper Trophy. We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. After splashing a fortune on signing 6 top quality players in the month of July, Barcelona are now facing an uncertain period as they look to register all of those new signings ahead of next season. Barcelona have activated up to 3 economic levers in order to not only repay the soaring debt but also help them with the squad planning for the season ahead. And with the club now struggling to get rid of players such as Frenkie de Jong and Memphis Depay, another economic lever has been approved in the form of 25% of Barca's studio. The sale of the assets could go a long way in helping Barcelona further enhance its economic situation, although it may not help them register all the new players as per reports from COPE. The Spanish news outlet has offered great depth to Barca's economic situation, suggesting the club are still in trouble due to financial uncertainty over the 3 levers that they have just utilized. It urges that even a fourth economic lever may not solve the issue at the club already. Of course, they had a wage deficit of 144 million euros at a time when the workforce expenses are already as high as 560 million euros. It means Barcelona are yet to recover their deficit and may not register all the new players even after activating that fourth lever. So their first option for salvation, therefore, will be to sanction the sale of a few more unwanted players in the team. The departure of Neto is already being discussed, while the club must step up their efforts to offload Frenkie de Jong and Memphis Depay. But the Dutchman could generate significant revenue, potentially helping Barca register all those new signings ahead of the new season. As things stand right now, I definitely think Barca should not sign anybody unless they register all these players that we have bought. We can't just go ahead and be signing and signing and signing. At the end of the day, we start saying that they can't be registered, all of them. What's the need? What's the essence now for signing all those players without registering all of them? So I think Barcelona need to prioritize that, right? And it's not secret that registering those players is quite tricky. We know La Liga's fair play rules are just so, how can I put it, unnecessarily difficult. So one thing that Barca need to do, and it's not even a secret again, is to sell players. Departures are quite necessary, very necessary. So even the fourth economic lever, which will bring around 100 million euros according to this report, is not even enough for Barca to register all those new signings. So it's going to take a lot. Neto, talking about Umtiti, there's some players that are still left that we need to get rid of them because their sale will go a long way to help us to register those new signings. But things have not been too fast. Barca needs to hurry up. The season gets underway next week in Saturday. We play Saturday against Rayo Vallecano. So it's of utmost importance that we try to speed up player departures. So let's see how it goes. Normally, we know these player departures won't be an easy one. Looking for suitors have not been easy for players like Samuel Umtiti, for instance. But at least I'm happy that Ricky Puig have already made his way out of the club. Neto is linked to Premier League club Bournemouth, and that move could happen this week or something like that. Then just a few of them will be left. And among those players that Barca want to sell, 2 of the most valuable players that will really ease Barcelona and to register players easily will be the sale of Frenkie de Jong, and secondly, his fellow Dutchman Memphis Depay. Of course, Frankie de Jong have been valued at 85 million euros. Agreement have been reached with United, but nothing can be said because the player have rejected United on multiple occasions. Then talking about Memphis Depay, Barca are also determined to sell Depay. Yesterday when we saw Depay's 9 shirt being handed officially to Robert Lewandowski, of course, that says a lot. That says a lot. I think Depay knows very well that his time is surely up at FC Barcelona. Barcelona are valuing Memphis Depay for up to 20 million euros. Even though Depay and his agents are saying that Barca should not sell him for money. Barca must sell him as a free agent. But Barcelona don't care about that. They want to sell him because they know the state that they are in right now financially, and they need money as hell. They need that money. So let's see how it goes. Just hope if Barca can succeed in selling these two valuable players, then it is normal. It is just easy for Barca now to register all the 6 signings that they made this past July. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barcelona are set to lock horns with Pumas on Sunday in the Joan Gamper Trophy at the Camp Nou. It will be their first game at home ahead of the 2022-23 campaign, with Robert Lewandowski tipped to start. However, another big attraction of the game will be the return of Dani Alves. The veteran has been already spotted training at the Camp Nou and will be on the opposition side when Barcelona take on Pumas. Speaking ahead of the game, Alves offered his thoughts on his abrupt exit from Barcelona and thanked Xavi and Joan Laporta for signing him in the first place. He said, "Leaving Barcelona, I'm not upset, although I would have liked to, have been told earlier. I'm still eternally grateful for Xavi and Laporta," said Alves. "Barca fans, I only have had the opportunity to say hello and not to say goodbye. I thank Barcelona that now I can say goodbye. In my last month at Barcelona, I had the anxiety of knowing if they were going to renew me or not." Dani Alves was also asked about his former Barcelona teammate Lionel Messi potentially surpassing him as the most successful cup winner in the history of football. He said, "Messi will surpass me in titles won. Messi surpassing me is nothing new. The novelty would be if someone else did it. A lot of times, even if you don't play badly, some people play better than you," he replied. The veteran defender, offered his thoughts on Barcelona's market activity as well, voicing his surprise over some move made by Joan Laporta and co. He said, "Barca new signings? It is strange that the club is signing a lot of players. They have had to adapt to the market, which is a bit crazy. Let's hope they don't change their philosophy because that's what has made them great." But Dani Alves maintained he is excited to play at Barcelona at Camp Nou once again, this time against Barca. He said, "Returning to the Camp Nou to play at the Joan Gamper? The only thing that makes me feel weird is returning to the Camp Nou and playing in a white shirt." White shirt indeed, but not Real Madrid, remember that. So coolers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.